Good afternoon, everyone. This afternoon, we are going to talk about economic subject known as gig economy. Gig economy is not really an economy, but it's just a concept. This concept was actually developed by Tina Brown. Tina Brown has given this sobriquet to the economic condition in which everybody works part-time. Nobody wants to work full-time, like vacation job, festival job. New mothers who have neonate to take care. This kind of people who need only 2 or 3 days, max 3 days of work. It's called gig economy. Gig economy is very productive, profitable, lucrative for every company that hires, this time part-timers, this type of part-timers workers or gig workers, or providing them the gig employment. It is very profitable, lucrative for the company, because companies don't have to pay any kind of added benefits to these employees. Not only full wage, but only minimum wage. You don't qualify for any kind of benefit like like fringe or any kind of or gratuity or vacation or healthcare insurance. You don't get anything like that if you are not full-time employees, and you don't get full salary either. But gig workers, they don't need money, but they just want to fill their time. Most of them are students who have only vacation time to fill in, and they can actually make couple of thousand bucks during the time of the vacation instead of wasting the time in vacation. Those retired people are getting hefty benefits, very handsome benefits, so they don't have to work because their retirement income is hefty and handsome. But 7 days sitting at home, anybody can get monotonous, humdrum. So these people actually find this kind of gig jobs so they can fill 3 days, and 4 days time they can enjoy traveling around or doing whatever their heart desires. So gig economy is good for these kind of people who are seeking part-time job, and very good, very beneficial, very profitable, very lucrative for the companies, as they don't have to pay these people full-time, or full salary like full-timers. Not only that, but there are some more benefits, because these gig employees, most of them are retired people, very experienced people. They have all 5 kinds of knowledge. They have declarative knowledge, they have procedural knowledge, they have heuristic knowledge, they have meta-knowledge, and most importantly, they have empirical knowledge. They have worked, 45 to 50 years. So now they are actually investing their experience, their knowledge into the companies that they work for at the minimum $10 an hour wage. Second are students. High profile, very prodigious mind, college students are working. So in that way, companies actually paying them the minimum wage and getting the maximum benefit out of them. I have actually chosen 4 points to elaborate this thing in further detail. Number 1 is win-win scenario for employees and employers. Gig employment or gig economy actually provides a win-win situation for both of them. Employees are very happy because they don't have to pay full salary like full-timers, and get the best benefit out of best experienced and prodigious employees like students and the senior citizens who have worked all their lives. And it is also a win-win situation for employers because they don't want to work full-time. They don't want to make any kind of commitment for full-time. They don't have to languish themselves 40 hours to get the benefit and all that. Rather, they need only 24 hours, 3 days, because that's what their need is. They don't need money. They are not greedy employer, but they are needy. They want to invest their time. They are actually bored, humdrum and monotonous people sitting at home watching the idiot box all the time. Now they want to come out of their home and do something, so they look for this kind of gig jobs and work over there for 3 days. Since you are not full-time, you don't get full salary, you don't get full benefits, only minimum wage. So employees, that's what the employees are hunting for. That is what they want. And for company, they have best employees at the lowest possible wages. Number two, workers are all part-time job seekers. Most of these people actually are seeking employment during the vacation time, during the festival season, during their free time, when they don't have anything to do. At that time, retirees people, so fundamentally, three kinds of people are there. Housewives who have a couple of very young kids, they would like to go to work when the kids are at school, and only 3 days. Second category is retired people who don't have any kind of need for money because their benefits they are deriving are handsome and hefty. So they get bored, monotonous at home. So they actually looking for 3-4 days work, and this way they can fill their time. And the third are students who don't want to loll around everywhere, who don't want to loaf around everywhere. They don't want to just waste their time sitting somewhere and getting bored. So they would like to work 8 hours, 3-4 days, and fill their time, vacation time, make some pocket chump change, and they are happy, workers are happy, management is happy, everybody is hunky-dory. Number three, economically detrimental. No, these people are not actually contributing generously to economy. These people don't pay full pay. They don't pay any tax at all. They don't contribute in the economy of the nation, productivity, creativity. They don't actually contribute much as full-time people contribute. So economically speaking, this gig economy is not actually helping the GDP or GNP of the nation or even GNH. Point number 4 is no government would ever consent gig economy. Government would not like this. Government sees the gig economy as the detrimental factor in economy. First thing, government doesn't get ample amount of tax revenue, because those people who are gig employees, they are not actually going to pay any taxes at all because they don't make that much money. They don't actually go beyond the tax slab. So they don't pay any taxes at all. So government actually losing on taxes. 24 hours of productivity is not enough for the prosperity of the nation. Nations don't prosper if everybody works 3 days. So that is the second thing, creativity. They don't have any kind of creativity. They find menial job. They don't actually see their future or promotion, or they don't work aggressively because they don't have any need for that. So if you look at this gig economy through the government prism, then you are definitely going to find out that this economy is not a kind of palatable economy for the government, and the government is not going to encourage people to indulge in gig economy. Like in America, everybody wants to work 4 days a week, 3 days holiday. Government doesn't consent it because working 4 days means 80% work and 80% productivity, 80% taxes, 80% GDP, 80% GNP. Government cannot allow GDP or GNP or tax revenue to go 20% down the drain. In France, people want to work only 3 days. The government of France does not consent it. For the same reason that you guys don't work, how we are going to build our economy? If people don't work, economy cannot be built. Chinese economy is moving at the most the most fastest rate, most rapidest rate, and trajectory is the fastest in the world because there are 140 crore people working over there. India is the second. For the same reason that India is also progressing because of the prodigious population over here. And the more people are there in the nation, the more economy will grow. Nepal economy or Sri Lankan economy or Sikkim or Bhutan's economy, they don't grow, mainly because there are no people to work. So, if the people are going to demand to work only 3 days or 4 days, means they are actually going to detriment the economy. Economy will be detrimented by them. Economy is not going to prosper as much as it should because they are not actually giving their full time of energy, synergy, productivity, their creativity. So lesser the creativity and productivity, lesser the GDP. So that's all about gig economy. See you again next time. Until then, God bless everyone on this planet. Remember, use it, don't lose it.